Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we work primarily with military leaders to help them be the absolute best leader they can be. Our primary goal here is to help you lead from your very best self. Because let's face it, everyone deserves a great leader. So let's jump right into today's topic.
Today, I want to kick off a brand new week by talking about discipline and grace. Specifically, I want to discuss if these two can coexist in the workplace simultaneously. As in, can you discipline a team member and show grace at the same time? Well, personally, I believe you can, and I believe you should. Now, if you're wondering how discipline, an action that seeks control by enforcing obedience and can be a form of punishment, and grace, an action that shows favor, kindness, clemency, mercy, and even complete pardon. If you're wondering how these two can be used at the same time, well, you're not alone. It can get a little tricky. Many leaders are under the impression that they need to use one or the other. However, I believe if you discipline without grace, you will not have as much of an impact on your team members. I have seen over the years that when discipline is combined with grace, you not only correct disobedience and bad behavior and errors, but you also gain respect from your team members. Think about it this way. If you continually tell your team members who make mistakes how bad they are and harshly discipline them and or continually reprimand them, they may learn not to do certain things and not to behave certain things, but they will be cautious to approach you whenever they make a mistake or have a question. However, if you discipline them with grace by encouraging them, being kind to them, understanding that mistakes can and will happen, and sometimes even giving them a complete pardon without nothing but talking to them about their error or misbehavior, man, if you do that, you're going to earn their respect. And they're going to learn. Over time, the team members that you discipline with grace will work their tails off for you. So with all that said, today's challenge is for you to think about how you discipline your team members. Think about whether you show grace to all your team members, even the ones who may not be your stellar workers, even the ones who don't deserve or haven't earned grace. You see, you can earn discipline, but grace is not anything you can earn. Grace is given out of the goodness of your heart to build people up. Ask yourself if there's a possibility that you may intimidate your team members when you're disciplining them. Really try to put yourself in their place and try to hear the words you are saying to them while you're disciplining them. Hear how you talk to your team members. Then ask yourself if you would be encouraged to do better afterwards. Would you be motivated to improve your behavior, your work, your attitude? Or are you going to be kind of bitter? Now, I realize that this may be new territory for many leaders to ask yourself, but I believe it's critical to ensure you are disciplining in a way that sets your people up for their greatest potential and for your team for the greatest improvement.
Hey, as always, thank you for listening. So we have some big things going on here with our online membership group for leaders. It's actually growing, and we're adding a new group specifically for military leaders. Now, we're still working out all the details and bonuses that will be included. But for now, please help us spread the word. This group will be a place where military leaders can learn new skills, refine older skills, and have deep discussions with like-minded leaders who actually get exactly where other military leaders are coming from. We're going to tap into everyone's expertise, and the group members will help bring out the very best in each other. So keep tuned in, and please be sure to let any military leader that you know about this group, and that will be up and running very, very soon. This is going to be different than any other leadership development group out there. So be ready and, man, get excited. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.